another session of ASMR. Welcome. Um, so, I hope you guys are having a nice Earth Day. I sure am. I was going to go plant a tree, but got into my nap time, so I'll be sure to think about planting the trees sometime here in the near future. But right now, I'm going to concentrate on putting together some more comic strip panels for my Bill and Chuck show that you can see on my blog site, mycowjokes.blog. So tonight I'm going to draw or illustrate a couple more panels for the Bill and Chuck show. And the last panel I did was introduced the rooster. Let's see if you can see him. There's Mr. Rooster. And he was hiding out in the bus that they commandeered. So they thought the bus was abandoned, but it's not. It's Old Man Tucker's bus, and Rooster was taking a nap in it, and so they're taking off in that bus, and all of a sudden, something's pecking at Chuck, and Chuck thinks it's Jeremiah. He goes, "Why are you pecking at me?" "I'm not pecking at you." And so they find out that it's Rooster. And Rooster's all mad because they woke him up. He was taking a nap. Guess that's what's happening. So, like I said, you guys, I am making it up as I go along. So, bear with me while I put this little comic strip series together. I went to the store the other day and I found some Crayola sticks, and these things are comparable to the medium I was using while I was working at the Stratosphere. I had no idea that Prismacolor sticks are no longer in existence. It's like, so I gotta change. And I'm not very good at change, but what you gonna do? All right, so I'm going to draw a couple of more comic strip panels for my series. This is the school bus that I'm going to be illustrating. I don't know if you can see this or not. This one right here. And I didn't get a chance to do the other panel. I didn't ink or add it to my storyboards, but I do have a penciling that I have included in this session that I'm going to work off of. So without further ado, let me go ahead and get my art stuff going here. So I'm going to draw the bus, the school bus. I'm thinking maybe the medium I'm using is going to be one of these things. Let's see if this is right. Yeah, this is a good medium. Hi, Green Family. Hi, Wendy. I hope you are doing great. An avocado? That's a great idea. I think I will. That's a great suggestion. I will. You got it. I love avocados, and avocados are really good for you. They really are. That's a great idea. Yeah, that's a great idea. You know what? I gave my kids avocado pits, a couple of them, when I was giving away seeds. When I was giving away seeds to my kids for Earth Day, we celebrated Earth Month. And so we took the month of April, and I did lessons every day to my K through 5 kids. So when I was doing a lesson on before deforestation. I'm so sorry, you guys. Let me get up close and personal. I'm illustrating. Oh, thank you. I'm illustrating a comic strip panel for my Phil and Chuck show, and this is a graphic of the bus that they commandeered. And I'm so sorry that I didn't get a better shot of this illustrating stuff for you. So I'm hoping that you're able to see this. You guys, you know what? I so love doing this for you. I truly do. I didn't think I was going to enjoy doing this as much as I am doing this, but I am having a great time illustrating this stuff for you. And I do appreciate you guys popping in, checking in with me. Okay, so this is the bus that they this is the bus that they took because sheriff's truck was running out of gas, and so they had to ditch the truck and either find gas or get another vehicle. So they found this bus and abandoned. They thought it was abandoned, but it's not. It had gas in it, so let's see. So they are driving this bus to find Bill's mom because she got put in a paddy wagon to go to a processing plant to get processed. And Sheriff is trying to catch up to the processing, or not to the processing plant, but to the paddy wagon. Because she got put on the wrong, she got put on the paddy wagon because her tag was got mixed up with another gal's tag. So inadvertently she got put on a paddy wagon, and she was supposed to be Sheriff's hostage. And he was thinking of holding her hostage so that Chuck and Bill and those guys would try to rescue her. So he figured, well, if I hold Phil's mom hostage, then those guys are gonna come get her, and then I can catch them all. He already processed Tracker Cow, sadly. And little Tracker Cow is Tracker Cow Angel now. He got processed. So I hope you guys are following along. And like I said, I'm making this up as I go. Hey, Green Family. I'm making this up as I go along, so bear with me, guys. This is the beauty of cartooning this comic strip. This thing. I have no idea what's going on in the comic strip. I'm kind of, like I said, making it up as I go along. So that's the fun part about this gig, you guys. I really have no clue what's going to happen next. So, and this is kind of like, guess you call it impromptu cartooning. I promise, as soon as I'm done with this comic strip panel, I'm gonna draw an avocado for you guys on black, I promise. There's Chuck. Okay, and here is, let's put, this is Jeremiah, and Jeremiah's a goat that they met, and he's along for the ride. He's out and about looking for munchies. And these guys, he kind of joined their merry little group. So that's Jeremiah. Chuck, Jeremiah, Lola. We'll put Lola here. Here's all messy. Okay, that's Lola. So in this comic strip, in this panel, Chuck keeps thinking that Jeremiah's pecking at him. And it's not Jeremiah. Here's little Veal here in the back. Okay, so that's these guys. And so it's gonna turn some kind of something here because Chuck's kind of going, who's pecking at me? So Lola is going, don't look now, but I think we have company. And so that's when I put the rooster, the incorporated. I illustrated the rooster in my last session, guys. So the rooster is already incorporated in this comic strip. So according to my storyboard, Chuck's going, okay, so he's wondering who's pecking him. And then Lola's going, well, don't look now, but we have company. And then that's when I introduce the rooster. So the rooster is saying, what are you doing taking old man Tucker's rock? He's like, what are you doing here? And the rooster's going, what are you doing here? So that's that. Now, I have another comic strip panel that I'm going to be doing for you guys. Let's see here. I think it's over here. Let me see. Yes, it is. So this is, so I lightly penciled this one. And so this one, Lola is telling Rooster that, hey, we're trying to find Veal's mom because we don't want Veal's mom getting processed. And little Veal, he's kind of, you can't help but fall in love with little Veal, and so he's kind of helpless. So the rooster feels sorry for him. He says, "Yeah, let's find Phil's mom." So they're in this together. It's the farm animals versus the sheriff. That's it. Yeah, that's a ticket. Farm animals. So I'm making this up as I go along. And I sure love doing this for you guys. I sure am having a great time illustrating for you. And I appreciate you joining me on this journey with the cows. Somebody asked me, when is your the story going to end? It's like, well, I don't think it's going to end. I unless they end up in India. Because that's where they're heading. They're trying to find Bill's mom. And then after they do that, they're going to try to get to India because they don't eat cows in India. I guess that's what I heard. Cows are supposed to be sacred in India, so I don't know how they found that out, but they know that they'll be safe in India. So, all right, little Bill's right here. This is Lola, and she's explaining to the rooster. I haven't named him yet either, so I'm trying to figure out a name for him too, you guys. I think I need a better pen than this, though, guys, or a marker. Let's see if this is any better. It is. Yeah, probably not. I think I used this one before and it wasn't very effective. Let's see. I'll find another one. So they ran out of gas, and they were trying to find more gas. They came across a barn that had a bus. It had a bus by it, and it was just parked there by the barn. So they thought it was abandoned, but it's not. It was old man Tucker's bus. Okay, so that's them. Now this is Chuck in the front seat. Okay, and then he's driving the bus. And this is Jeremiah here. Here's Jeremiah. he's kind of, he's not, well, he's like, why are you blaming me for pecking at you? I didn't peck at you. And Chuck's going, okay, I know, it was a rooster. So here's a rooster. And he's kind of looking at Lola. And he figures, oh, poor Bill. I guess he feels sorry for Bill too, because Bill's got a pathetic look on his face. Okay, let's see here. And, all right, what's going on with the rooster? Okay. There. Okay. This is a seed. There. All right. So now all I have to do is color these guys. Easy peasy, guys. So let's see. Let me go ahead and erase some of this so it doesn't show up. Some of my comic strip panels, I'm gonna have to, you know what? Kids are gonna be out of school pretty soon, and so during the summer break, I'm gonna try to clean up some of this artwork that I've been illustrating for you. Going to try to tidy it up a little bit for you guys. Yeah. Let's see here. All right, Lola. I think I'll start with Lola. Okay. Get her ears done. And get her snout. All my farm animals, the cows, I've given pink snouts and pink bellies. Kind of keep them uniform. Their ears. I'm getting better, I think, at doing. I think I'm gonna get you guys closer to the camera here, so you can see better. There. I'm hopefully gonna be moving pretty soon here, guys, to a bigger spot. And I think I'm gonna set up my camera differently, in a different perspective going, as far as actually making it easier for the viewer to see what I'm illustrating. That's my plan anyway. I'm not that fancy when it comes to producing content right now. This is, my mindset is that this is an ASMR session, and that the sounds of my illustrating my is effective in giving that tingle effect, and that's the goal here. Producing sounds that produce the tingle. And I'm hoping this is working. Like I said, when I'm recording and I'm putting my recordings together, I get sleepy. So there's something to this as far as the sound goes. And so I'm hoping that this is effective for you guys too. It works for me. I only speak for myself, but it works for me. I've been pretty lucky as far as selecting a time frame that just able to not getting as many outside sounds going on as far as traffic and dogs and roosters. I've been pretty lucky with the roosters. I haven't heard much of them lately. When I first started doing lives, you guys, it's all, my first session was like, the very first session I did was, I had dogs and roosters and all kinds of different stuff going on. Case in point, Mr. Dog. So, bottom line is I do live in a very active neighborhood and a lot of life going on in my neck of the woods. So, it is what it is. Impromptu at its finest. Let's see. It's all good. Okay, now guys, I listen to different ASMR sessions. I've been listening to role play sessions, and there are like hairdressers and makeup artists that do makeup and do hair during their sessions, and I enjoy watching that kind of thing on YouTube. Like I said, I've always struggled with insomnia. When I was married to my husband when he was alive, had animals, and we had kitty cats, and those kitty cats, they had a time schedule. It's like, and they like getting up at the wee hours of the morning because, yeah, they were spoiled. They were spoiled rotten. We give them wet food, and I get up at 3:30 in the morning, 3 o'clock, 3:30 in the morning every day, and feed those kids wet food. And that's basically what I fed them. And they were spoiled rotten. Let's see something. Okay. Let's see. If he had an orange beak, he had a red head. So we're going to give him an orange beak and a red head. Just making sure I knew what color to give his beak. And, okay, I need to give Jeremiah a pink snout too. Right? Yeah, if you guys are following me, you know that it's like, I don't know. I try not to overlook stuff. And it's like, it happens a lot. I start gabbing, you guys. Once I start gabbing, it's like, oh yeah, he needs that, and I forgot to do that, and oh yeah. So it's like, okay, enough gabbing, and let's get on with the show here. Telling you. It's all my husband's fault too. He started it. I picked up that habit. He was a talker. I tell you what. And you think I talk a lot? Ain't nothing compared to him. He could talk your ear off. He could talk your ear off, guys. I don't think he had an enemy in the world. He was very well liked. Really popular guy. And I was lucky enough to find him and fall in love with him and be married to him. We were married for 30 plus years. I thought, well, I'm the luckiest girl in the world. Okay. Incredibly good looking, nice guy. Took real good care of me. Lord knows I needed it. I was a little wild when we first met, and I don't know how he tamed me, but he did. I met him in the 80s. And, yeah. And, we started dating, and he lived next door to me. And, you know, one thing led to another. We dating, and then all of a sudden he threw a pool party one afternoon, and a little girl that I had babysat years prior to even meeting him shows up at this pool party. And I'm going, what are you doing here? She says, my brother invited me. And so there was a lot of guys at this party. he says, who's your brother? And she goes, Tracy. And it's like, oh my gosh, really? So come to find out, I was dating this gentleman whose sister I used to babysit for her. It's like, oh my gosh. Who'd have ever thought? A million years. I thought, oh my gosh. You just can't make this stuff up. It was like, oh. So we ended up getting married. And that was back in the 80s. And had gone on many adventures, him and I. Okay, so this is the seat, and I think I'm going to make the seat gray, I'm thinking. Yeah, this would be a good color for this bus. So I'm going to do this. This is going to go like this. This is the seat that they're on. They're in the bus right now. So I'm doing the inside of the bus. They're sitting inside the bus. And Lola's telling Rooster about Bill's mom, that they're trying to find Bill's mom. And he's feeling sad for Bill because poor little Bill's he's got that look. Guys, will you help find my mom? Rooster's going, oh. So that's basically what's going on here. And so there you go. All right, now, and this is Chuck and Jeremiah. Let's see. All right, so let's see here. There. Okay, so like that. I don't know what I want to do with that seat, guys. They're in the front seat. And I'm not sure what I want to do. Okay. Let's see here. Let's do it this way. Okay. I don't think I want to color this portion in. I think that would make it look too busy. I'm not sure though. I'm not sure, guys. I can always change it later. I'm thinking. Yeah, I think I'll change it later. here. And his little hand. And this is Lola's belly here. Okay. Do something like this. Okay. There's got to be a seat up here. Okay, it's got to have, Jeremiah's got to have here too. Okay. I'm thinking maybe a lighter color. I'm thinking maybe I should have something there. This looks like a lighter color gray, I'm thinking. Let's just define these guys a little bit more. Yeah, I think this will be fine. So we're just gonna. Okay, that works. Well, it works for me. Yep, that works. And just FYI, it's a cartoon. So it's like, if it's not perfect, it's all good. Because it is a cartoon, you guys. And like I said, this is going to bleed off the paper anyway, so it's all good. They're in the front seat and they're in the back seat, so that's what's going on here. I suppose I could just keep going with this goes down like that. So I'm going to go ahead and continue to color this in. All right, now there's some little. A little bit more definition here. Not making it look too busy, but that's okay. All right. That's fine. Okay, that's it. That's the image that I'm going to frame this like this, and that should be fine. It should look okay if I throw this on my blog. So Lola's telling the rooster that they're out looking for Bill's mom, and that she's just telling him this story, and so he's going, oh, poor little Veal, poor guy. What I'll go ahead and do is upload those to my blog, and now I'm gonna make one. Oh, hi! Thank you for come visiting me. I appreciate it. What I'm going to be doing now, you guys, is I'm going to be illustrating an avocado. I'm taking a request, you guys. So what I'm going to do is get my pastels here. I'm going to do a couple of renderings tonight, guys. I wanted to do a pelican, but I had a request for an avocado, which I think is very awesome. That should be pretty easy, I'm thinking. Of course, I could be wrong. Let's do an avocado. These pastels, you guys, are they're called Charvin Paris. So wow. Avocado. I love avocados. I'm a big fan. Big fan of avocados. They're so good for you too, you guys. I'm telling you. They're a great source of I don't know what kind of vitamins you get from them, but I think any vegetable or fruit. I can't remember what source of vitamin source you get from these things, but there's a couple of them. Probably got some A and vitamin A and D. good source of fat protein. I gotta love avocados. Okay, so we're looking for a pit, an avocado pit. Um, um, okay. Okay, let's see. We need to add some brown tone to that now, and I have just the thing for it. I'm gonna take my other medium, and this is a new medium that I just got. These are Crayola color sticks, and this is a great medium. I like this. Maybe I should get a darker tone. I'm thinking maybe, let's see here. Maybe I should. Extra. Let me see, guys. No, not tonight, guys. Seriously. I'm gonna have to throw some charcoal in there too. Let me see. Well, maybe not charcoal. Maybe not. Let me see here. Okay, yeah, that work. I'm thinking. avocado, guys. Great idea. Thank you, Green Family. That is kind of, who knew, right? Avocado, guys. Let's see. Let's throw some surrealism in here. Let me see. Let's give it a green. You guys, these little bungalows, as much as I love living here, boy, they just pick us up. They pick up all kinds of outside goings on. It's so funny. I fell in love with this little place when I first saw it, when I was introduced to this place. I just thought it's quaint, it's small, it's just my size. It didn't really require much, but I didn't realize just how uninsulated it is. It's just, there's absolutely, you hear everything, guys, from the outside world. When we were on spring break, I was doing morning sessions at 10, and there was construction work going on. And when I say construction work, I'm talking construction work. They were jackhammering the road, and my entire house was rattling. I mean, and I'm not even exaggerating when I say it. My house was rattling. And so I had to cancel my morning session. And the funny thing is that the second I posted my cancellation on my community page, the second I posted the message, these people picked up and moved on. It's like, what are you doing? I just got done posting that I was going to cancel it. And the minute I did, they moved away. The construction guys. It's like, what are you doing? A big old liar out of me. Crazy. But I do love living here. I do love the neighborhood because you're kind of close to everything. You got Fremont down the street, close to stores and stuff like that. It's right down the street from my school that I work at. It's very convenient. Okay, Green Family, this is your avocado, as promised. Call it done. Gonna do one more, guys. I am gonna do one more illustration here. I know I'm going a little bit over, but that's okay. I'm going to see how avocado in addition. Okay, so I was thinking about doing a pelican, you guys. So what I'm gonna do is get a reference image. They're interesting birds, to say the least. There's a big old mouth. Let's see here. So here's my pelicans here. That's kind of a cool picture. This is kind of neat right here. This one. I kind of like this one. I kind of like this one too. I'll go ahead and start this guy. These color sticks, these are very, very firm. These are really good that when I'm using when I'm illustrating caricatures, they're a great medium. Okay, so let's go ahead and do a pelican. I don't know whether you guys have noticed or not, when I'm doing animals and things like that, there's a tone of animation included in my illustrations. I guess that's just how I roll. I try to give it realism, but I don't know. Maybe it's just my style, I guess. I like adding a little bit of, I don't know, what do you call it? Maybe my own spin on things, I suppose. My children's book, Detective Bird in the Case of the Missing Brain. Clarissa, one of the characters in the book, she's a stork. And the book is about a little monkey who can't figure out his math problems. So he thought he lost his brain. And so his friend, Julie, is helping him find his brain. And it's a children's book. It's a Q&R book. It's a question and response book. And so at the end of the book, there's questions in the back of the book. Comprehensive questions. Kids, it's like, didn't make a lot of money on the book, and I had no intention of making any money from the book. It was a resource that I created for first kinder and first grade teachers, is my target audience. So and I had a lot of fun creating that book too. I like having fun doing illustrating. It's just my philosophy is we're all given everyone on this planet is given some kind of talent or creative ability, and some people are very good at the gifts that they were born with. I don't know, I love illustrating. I love doing this kind of stuff. And even if it doesn't look like the end product, I sure have fun doing it. I sure have fun just the creative part of doing this kind of stuff. My mom was really, really good oil painter. Boy, I'm telling you, she did some pretty neat stuff back in the day. I think my entire family, my grandma was really good illustrator. I had no idea my grandma was so talented. One day, she decided to draw a tiger. I'm thinking to myself, Grandma, really? And I think she did it in pencil. And I was just blown away. I was floored. I was going, wow, Grammy, you're pretty neat. And my dad was pretty talented too. He did some commission work a long time ago, back in the day. He drew a picture of a couple of hands like this, and there was a city that the hands were holding a city. And that was a pretty neat drawing that he did a long time ago. You gotta do something with that meat, guys. Does this go here? Yeah, it goes here. You know, I always wanted to follow voice and singing. That's one talent I wished I was born with. It was the talent of singing. Some of these artists, like America has talent and stuff like that. Boy, some of these people who sing, and it makes it seem so easy. And the sounds that come out of some of these folks, it's like, wow. It's like, and I mean, wow. I wish I could sing that well. I'm good at humming, not singing. That's it. That's the extent. That's my philosophy. That's my story. I'm sticking to it, guys. You all got something to bring to the table. Some might beg to differ with me, but that's okay. I think everyone has something to offer. I used to live by the beach. Okay. Well, there's nothing like hanging out at the beach and seeing a flock of pelicans flying overhead. That was kind of cool. The fun parts of living in San Diego. Okay. I think he's almost done, guys. We're gonna have to put him on something, some kind of something. I'm thinking. Yeah, we have some pretty interesting animals on this planet, guys, seriously. Makes me think about the platypus. Platypus is like, wow, incredible animal. Let's see here. They have beaks. They have webbed feet. They lay eggs, I think. The duck-billed platypus. I'm telling you, they got a little bit of everything. A little bit. He's got kind of black under here. And he's kind of got a black tail thing happening over here. And I think I'm going to put him on something. Something. Maybe like doing this for you guys. I sure just, I don't like it. I love doing this for you guys. It's just feel like I'm serving a purpose here. For some strange reason, this is what I was meant to do. This way of calling, I guess. When I was a kid, I wanted to be a cartoonist, and boy, that's all I wanted to do was cartoon illustrate. This I love doing. This is kind of fun. Different mediums, things like that. So yeah, yeah. That's a lot too. Let's see here. I think we're just about done, guys. I think I'm just about done here. I think I want to just give those legs of his a little more definition. I'm thinking maybe. All right. Know what to say when. I think I'm going to say when, guys. When. Okay, that's my pelican. All right, guys. I think that's going to be me done for tonight. Thanks so much for coming and hanging out with me for a little while. I sure do appreciate you visiting me. Sally, thanks. I appreciate your sweet comments and just all your support that you've been giving my little channel. I'm just having a blast doing this for you guys, and as long as you keep liking the content, I'm just going to keep on providing it for you. So I hope you guys are well wherever you're residing here on the planet. I'm wishing you love and sweet dreams and happiness always. I'm going to sign off now, and hopefully I will catch you here tomorrow night at 8 o'clock. Until then, you guys take care of yourselves, and we'll catch you on my next video. Thanks again. I love you guys so much. You all take care, and we'll see you soon. Namaste.